Okay, all right. I remembered to unmute myself this time because I went on for like 4 minutes last time and I was muted. Good to see we have some people in the chats, man. Hoodie, my boy, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Hope all's well tonight on your safe travels out and about in the motherland of Minnesota. If you're still out there, hope all's going well, my boy. Appreciate you being here, bro. I was really concerned about these late night stream guys. Because it's almost like 1 a.m. at some parts of the country for some of you guys. So I do appreciate y'all for stepping in, being here. A little late night stream. I figured I'd just cover training camp. There's a couple videos on Twitter I thought we could look at. Thought that would be real fun. And then a couple winners, a couple losers who I feel from training camp that have been winning, and two players that I feel two winning, two that are kind of I feel on the bubble of probably not even going to make this roster. And for any new viewers, guys, my name is Rocky C. This is Two Tone Football. I cover all Dallas Cowboys content and media. And once again, it's a late night stream. Was really iffy about going live tonight, but I figured, you know what? You gotta do it, man. Cannot stop. The grind cannot stop. So here we are. So appreciate you guys hopping in. Hit that like button, guys. It does help the channel out tremendously. Algorithm's always fighting us. And if you're new here, if you like the show, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot. It is a Tuesday night. If you guys have anything to drink on, I got my old school, my Lipton tea from 2019. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Remember that time? Remember that era of Cowboys defense when we actually had linebackers back in the day? It was crazy. Say what you want to say about Jalen Smith. I was a big fan of Jalen and LVE together. That 2018-19 season was special. All right, well, let's go into this, guys. Hope all is well. Hoodie, thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate you. We'll see what's popping at the end of the show, man. Maybe we'll get you on. We'll see what happens. Check him out, guys. Hoodie Kush. It's my dude right here. Artistic. Appreciate you popping in, brother. Thank you. Thank you for being here on the late night stream, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in. So a couple guys I figured before we hop on the doom scrolling on here on Twitter, I thought, well, who would be some winners and some losers from training camp? The Cowboys are back in Oxnard. We're back home, as they say, and I'm very excited because we are that much closer to actual week one, some week one actual regular season action, which is exciting. It's very exciting stuff. But I must say, out of these last maybe 4 weeks, one, the channel's been growing like crazy in the last 4 weeks. So I do appreciate that, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. And I must say, man, I think the obvious ones for sure, like George Pickens. I think he's just been, oh my gosh, that dude's been a monster all camp, all of camp. He's been winning. So I feel like that's kind of like an obvious one, right? Of course, we want to look more into the nitty gritties. I feel like Tyler Guyton is one. I feel like TG's a player that struggled a lot early in his career, and still has, still kind of a little bit now. And he's always been a high ceiling, a little a passion project, as as I like to call him. And he's been looking pretty well for us, I must say. His progression has always been there. It's never been an issue of not progressing. It's always just been a simply of, well, him getting hurt and then guys falling on him. A lot of just circumstances that were out of his control, and therefore that hindered his progression a lot. I do think now that he is healthy, you can tell that he's actually having a great camp. He's out there putting hands on people. Rashawn Gary can't bully him, especially in that Saints practice. I love how he handled Chase Young. And I didn't even know it was Chase Young till about like halfway through the stream when you guys were telling me, which was crazy. And Terrence struggled, of course. Terrence been struggling. And I'll get into that in a second because I have a whole thing about Terrence I want to get into. And if I am lagging, guys, my bad. Give my latency should be better now. But yeah, so I think TG's definitely a winner. I think if he stays healthy, I think we'll be okay at left tackle, which is crazy because maybe 2 years ago, we were all sitting here concerned. I know I was thinking, well, what are we going to do here? This is supposed to be our left tackle of the future, and he can't even stay on the field. So that's tough. I have the fan on too, guys. If the fan is too loud, just let me know. Doesn't look like it's picking up in the background, but just in case it is. But yeah, so I do think that's something to look forward to. TG having a good camp, and who knows, man, going into that season, last time we had an actual solid left tackle was I mean, post demigod Tyron Smith, and good things happen. Good things happen when you have a strong left tackle. Now, flipping it, maybe someone who's struggling. Oh, my boy's in the chat. Hey, T-Rev, appreciate you being here, man. Late night show. Appreciate you hopping on, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here, guys. Hit the like button, y'all. It helps out tremendously. Yeah, so I think Terrence Steele's going to be one. I think everyone's kind of jumping the bus on him and everyone's kind of freaking out. I think y'all just got to chill. We just got to chill out and understand a couple things here. We know what Terrence is. Dak knows who Terrence is. And what I mean by that is they played together for so long, they have that chemistry, and Dak's always played with bad tackles. I mean, he really has. Even like when, Tyron Smith wasn't that demigod anymore, even he struggled, and we saw it. And I think with Steele, it's easier for Dak because Dak knows what he's expecting from Steele. And it's not high and it's not low. It's usually a good inconsistent little line, but he's not having major fuck ups, but he's also not having great passing plays. His running game, his strong suit's always been the run game. That's always been Steele's kind of bread and butter. And then you paired him up next to Tyler Booker. So it's a good match. His pass protection's always struggled, but I mean, we've watched him beat up both Bosa brothers. What a fucking tongue twister, and go out and beat up with like Khalil Mack. Of course, I believe this was pre-injury. I do get that. But we're about maybe 2 years now, maybe 3 years now, post his Terrence Steele's injury. And I think we got to chill out for a second. We all just got to chill out because Drew Shelton's not ready. I mean, I think Terrence Steele's a better right tackle than at least 15 dudes in this league. I mean, he is. I really think Terrence is one of the guys that if he were to go to any other team, he would probably be one of their better right tackles in the league. Just mental errors. I've been saying this forever now on chat boxes, and I think it's just having those mental mistakes is what's costing him to mess up. And when he's high, he's high, and when he's low, it's low. And we've seen the lows of lows, and it's all mental errors from Steele. So I think something that it can work on, because I mean, I was watching a show the other day, and I forgot who it was. He mentioned how Terrence Steele, he's like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. He's like, what are we gonna do? Keep helping him get better, improving for the next 4 years. It's like he should be where we want him to be, and he's not particularly there yet, and that's fine. I just don't think it's crazy. I don't think we should be jumping the boat on Terrence Steele. Has he been beaten up before? Yes, he has, but we've also seen a lot of positives from Terrence. Of course, the run game, but even in pass pro, Dak survives. We've seen it. And not only that, guys, Prescott does really good against pressure. Like when motherfuckers just blitz at him, when dudes just come running at him, he's very quick to throw the pass. Not only that, play action is our best friend. It's always been our best friend. Play action has been Dak Prescott's fucking bread and butter. That's the I'll say it when you get like lobster and shit, that good butter. Yeah, dude, that's what play action is for Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott made a fucking career nearly off of play action. That's what he's good at. And I think that helps fight these blitzes and fights all this pressure. And Dak knows who Terrence is. He knows how he can play. He knows the highs, the lows, and not only that, he trusts Steele. He trusts Terrence. And I think that's enough for the front office to be like, all right, cool. Now, and not only that, too, let's also think about the other side. Who's going to take over for Terrence? Who? Drew Shelton? Is Drew Shelton our answer here? I don't think it is. As much as, I'm curious to see how that all shakes out. A 4th round pick from Penn State. I don't know. Is Nate Thomas going to be that guy? Nate Thomas can't even play left tackle, let alone the tackle position. I've been saying that he's a guard. Just move him into guard. That's what he looks like, a freaking guard. The real Darrell, appreciate you being here, bro. Other teams would take Terrence Steele in a blink of an eye. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I think we're so accustomed to this certain type tier of offensive linemen. And I think that's crazy to me. That's just so crazy. Because, yeah, a lot of teams would love to have a Terrence Steele on their hands. And as long as Dak Prescott trusts him, the front office is going to be like, okay. And like I said, guys, Nate Thomas, Drew Shelton, What are we gonna do? Move fucking Big Tyler Smith out to right tackle? Is that what we're gonna do now? I mean, it's crazy to me. And so I think we're fine. And a lot of people I've seen with the argument of, well, he costs too much money. I don't think he does. At one point in time, yes, Terrence's contract was kind of an issue. They've done restructured that thing so damn much. Not only that, we have other guys on this roster who are making way more money than Terrence and that are far more concerned than Terrence. That's not an issue. That shouldn't be an issue. And I think a lot of Cowboy fans, I think us in general, should really just chill out on the Terrence Steele hate because it could be worse. It could be 100% worse. Oh, DW, my boy. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. GOTI, baby. Gotti. Let's go. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, y'all. It helps the channel out tremendously. The algorithm's always fighting us, going crazy. I'm gonna hop on the Twitter here in a bit, just kind of go through some observations from training camp. I was kind of out and about all day, so I didn't really get to watch a lot of the footage. But I figured I'd go through some quick winners, losers, and then we'll hop on the Doom Patrol, man. Appreciate you being here, guys. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And I want to say for sure, winners, losers would be Tyler Guyton, Terrence Steele. I think those are for sure two guys. But I would even argue Terrence is even losing like that because there's not anyone that has the term, hand on the shoulder. There's not really anyone there to take Terrence's position. And honestly, guys, I think we should all really be happy to have Terrence Steele. It could be 1,000 times worse. I've seen, I don't want to start throwing teams under the bus or anything, but like, I damn seen Juwan Taylor just be a horrible tackle. Just him constantly just getting beat up. All right, do you guys want Juwan Taylor as your tackle, your right tackle? And I'm sorry if you know who that is. I'm not trying to name drop certain teams because I actually like that team, but oof, it's tough. You want a Josh Simmons. That's what you want, not a Juwan Taylor. So yeah, I think it could be a lot worse, guys. It could be. I mean, them damn boys in Washington they don't got no tackles. And them boys in Philly got some. I'll give them that, man. The Lane Johnson and the other guy, they're pretty solid. They're pretty solid, but let's not jump off the bus here. If anything, we should be more concerned with like Cooper Beebe. I've been seeing Cooper Beebe struggle probably a lot more than Terrence has, which is insane. And I've been a huge advocate that Cooper Beebe is going to be this next level center, and I haven't seen that yet. He's getting there, but I've seen him get beat up by spin moves on the Saints practice. I've seen Bullard and LT Overton just kind of beat up Cooper Beebe. So I'm very interested to see as to maybe it's just an archetype build that Cooper struggles with, or if he's just not progressing. He kind of hit his wall. And it happens. It happens. It happens. All right. Terrence Steele went from being an undrafted free agent to a starting tackle. He's better than Chaz Green, Josh Ball, Matt Let's-Go. Boom! Dude, fucking real Darrell on it, brother. Let's get you, where's my little applause thing? Get one more for you, bro. Oh my God. It could be so much worse, guys. It could be so much worse. My man just dropped, dude, Josh Ball, remember him? They tried to play him as a guard, and then they're like, yeah, you're done. Matt Let's-Go, I think, tried to do like a center at some point. Now, if Terrence was that bad, they would have moved his ass to fucking guard because he can run block like a mug. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Chaz Green, oh my God, that's like PTSD, bro. Oh my gosh. To be fair, that Chaz Green game, that was just malpractice from Jason Garrett, if you ask me, man. That was insane. But yeah, like, it could be so much worse, guys. It could be 1,000 times worse. And I think we should just be grateful and lucky we have Terrence Steele. I get it. He does struggle. He does have his mental errors. And I think that's why they gave him that rest day. Because it's like, man, just chill out. Because once he kind of starts spiraling down that mental aspect of losing it, then yeah, he's going to struggle. But he has all the aspects there. He has all the archetype build. He has the tools in his utility belt to do it. And he can. And like I mentioned, dude, I want to see Cooper Beebe take that next step. Who else? Let's see if we're on offense. Some winner. Who was the loser for sure at training camp? Trayshawn Holden. Oh my God. Can I get a little fucking soundboard for Trayshawn here? That's just a smacking noise. Yeah, I had Trayshawn Holden making this final 53. Wrong again. That's what this is all about, though. Hey, at least we're out here making these statements. Hey, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I have no issue being wrong. Because that means if Holden didn't make it, someone better made it than him. And I already liked Holden a lot. So he also kind of fucked it up in that Seattle game. So thanks to him, Von Miller has a roster spot. So thank you, Holden. But no. So yeah, definitely a loser. A winner for sure. Cam Brown. I think that's an obvious one too. George Pickens is easily the one that's been balling all camp. It doesn't matter where he is, who's lined up opposite of him. The dude's usually going to come down with the football at least 8 to 9 times out of 10. And we've watched it. I've had it on the channel. We've all seen it. It's been crazy. It's been nuts. And so I do think Cam Brown's going to make the 53 for sure. I think he's going to be that receiver 4, 5, probably 5. I hope 4. I've been a big advocate of not keeping Cavante on the receiving squad. Keep his ass out on special teams. Keep him on special teams. I don't even want to see Cavante out there in them damn receivers. Hey, yeah, yep. Dude, Cam Brown's been on it, bro. He's been killing it this preseason, and he's been doing it in camp too. He's been coming down with some crazy, crazy catches, and it breaks my heart because it's always against like one of my favorite corners is like Josh Butler. I've been pushing for Josh Butler to make this roster for months and forever, and seeing just Cam Brown go up and beat up on him was always just like, oh man, breaks my heart a little bit. But Cam Brown's looking pretty solid, and hey, let's give this kid more snaps over Mingo, because Mingo might not even make the damn 53. He might because there's draft capital. There's a 4th round pick tied to Mingo. So yeah, there's a chance. But let's push Cavante down on the depth chart of receivers, and let's bump this kid up. I've been saying this forever, guys. Let's get Cavante Turpin the hell out of this receiver room. We don't need him there. It is a late night stream, guys. Appreciate you. I was honestly not anticipating a lot of activity tonight. I do appreciate this, guys. Thank you. Hit that like button. It helps out tremendously. You guys know the routine already, y'all. You guys know the routine. For any new viewers, for sure. If you enjoy the show, guys, hey, I have a film video I dropped out of Jay Sean Barham. My first film ever, and I came out a little disastrous, just a bit. So I figured it was best to just make that a premiere, and I did, and I'm glad I did. I got to chat with you guys in the chat box, which is awesome. I always love doing that with you guys, and more film to come because you guys really like that. And so I must say I enjoy going over it too. It's been pretty fun. And say who else is there? Okay, offense. Some losers for sure. The whole entire running back room. The entire running back room has been a basura, been bad. Thank you. Yeah, even Kiki knows this is insane. I do think that the running backs have all been a miss. JB has been disappointing. Phil Maffa got hurt. Abanaconda has been okay. I don't think he's been doing enough to solidify that spot. And Malik Davis has just been doing Malik Davis things. And you know what? I think it's his job to lose as RB2. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Malik Davis has been a part of that Rico Dowdle, Mike McCarthy, just back and forth. Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, Rico Dowdle, Ezekiel Elliott, Malik Davis were all teammates at one point. So, Malik, you deserved it. You deserved that. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, that means trash. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for some viewers. Artistic. Thank you for being here this late in the stream, bro. Appreciate that. If you guys got some drinks or anything, man, I got my old 2019 fucking 7-Eleven cup with my Lipton. Hope all's well tonight, guys. Appreciate you being here. Oh, Momo. What up, bro? Appreciate you hopping in, man. Appreciate you hopping in. Is Amir Speed making the roster? You know what, man? This DB room is freaking stacked. It is stacked. And you know what? He plays great special teams, I heard. So I think him with the special teams ability, that's probably how he'll make this roster. There's a couple guys on this roster who might make it just because of special teams. I'm kind of conflicted about that. Don't really know how it goes, but we'll see. Malik Davis is your RB2. Hell yeah, he is. And I've been saying this, bro. He's earned it. Logan, my man, appreciate you hopping in the stream tonight, bro. Hopping over to the other side. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Hope all's well tonight, guys. Hit that like button. Helps out like crazy. We're gonna hit the Twitter doom scrolling here in a bit. But you know what, Hoodie? I've been a huge advocate for Jaden Blue. Go Horns. And it just breaks my heart because it's like, damn, he's not progressing the way I kind of wanted Jaden Blue to be. Of course, we need like his pass blocking and his whole skill has always been that route tree of running, getting him like the Alvin Kamara type. I've been like saying that he can be this Alvin Kamara type running back. That's someone who Jaden Blue can be, and he just hasn't done it. And then Maffa gets hurt. So yeah, Davis, it's yours, brother. It's yours. Marquise Bell is on the roster. He was eating sunflower seeds on the sideline. Crazy, right? Hey, at least he wasn't laying on that damn table scrolling on his phone like a little someone from last year. That's all I'm saying. But Marquise Bell made the roster. He's another one that's like those special team guys, man. What does he offer in that safety room? I mean, I don't see it. I personally don't see it. I think he's far below on that safety room depth chart. But hey, special teams is beautiful, man. I say he could be our Lance Dunbar artistic. What a pool. What a pool. That's like some Joseph Randall shit, man. Remember Joseph Randall? I remember Joseph Randall. He was 21 before 21. Out there got caught stealing damn perfumes or something from JCPenney. It was fucking crazy. Lance Dunbar was a solid. He was like that that fucking player from Kansas City, McCoy or McKee, something like that. He literally only played third downs, and he was literally the passing guy, and it worked. It worked. And I think Jaden Blue could have been, he still can be, but that's really what I want him to be on Dallas. Hey, appreciate that, brother. I really do. I really do. I saw Eagles Drew was on earlier as well. I was watching a little bit of his show on my actual like personal YouTube account. I wasn't home. I haven't been home for most of the day, and so I was kind of out just on my phone. Got home, took Franklin for a walk, and then I fed the girls, and immediately was like, okay, let's hop on the live stream. Let's see what I missed here. See what I missed. And you too, Momo. I appreciate you being here, brother. I really do. These are all other. I mean, check him out if you're a Wizards fan. Check him out, guys. It's always about helping out the homies. Lance Dunbar. What a pool. What a fucking pool. It's crazy. It's crazy. I definitely remember the Lance Dunbar. I actually have a video on this channel. It was a reel, actually. And it was me referencing about the running back room. And it's just like, oh, Malik Davis. And I'm like, Lance Dunbar, Joseph Randall, which is crazy. Couldn't pay me. He's crazy. Hey, man. If you're up for it, Hoodie, we'll see, man. I gotta go through the little Twitter stream, but if you're up for it, man, maybe we can get you on for a bit, dude. If you're interested. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I just watched a little bit of it. I was walking my dog, Franklin. He's an old man. Franklin's a 15-year-old Boston Terrier, so he's a handful at times. He's my little old man, my old dog, but I've been out walking him. That's usually when I was checking out the stream. Not too bad. I believe he had like him, Warren, and I don't remember who the third person was. Good stuff. Good stuff. Word. Hey, man, check it out. If you're still here at the end of this, bro, I'd love to fucking send you the link. And we'll fucking get you on, bro. We'll finally have this. Will be our Tuesday video. Will be our collab. All right, guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Appreciate you for being here, y'all. Honestly, great questions. Honestly, great chats too. Holy shit. Even if like fucking Hoodie, check out Hoodie, guys. That's my boy. Makes great Cowboys content. Artistic? Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you being here, brother. My boy T-Rev, what a legend. My boy's a Chargers fan, and he's out here supporting the boys. That's fucking fire. The real Darrell, appreciate you being here, bro. My boy DW. That's my chat box, brother. Always chilling. Who else am I missing? Momo. Appreciate you hopping in. Logan. Logan's another chat box homie, man. Me and him just be chilling in the chat box all the time. That shit's fun. Blue Virus. What up, my boy? I haven't been home all day, bro. I got you on the fantasy league, bro. I just been out and about. Honestly, I haven't had the time to fucking sit down and just think for a second. So, appreciate you being in the show, bro. Appreciate you being here. Check them out, guys. Blue Virus has a Next Level Sports Lounge. It's a cool little panel, cool little show. It's always fun. Blue Virus, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Fantasy football. I must say, I won't go too deep into it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. All right, y'all. Let's hop in this. Let's go crazy. Let me find if I can reset this to the top. So I don't want to get you guys motion sickness. Doom scrolling. I got a couple videos here that the actual DallasCowboys.com posted. I just thought we can go through them. And also, once again, guys, when we hit the Twitter, do hit all the follow on all these beat writers. Today was an open practice at Frisco. Freaking missed it. It broke my heart, but it's okay. We always go. There's always more to go. So let's share my screen. So, on the last Friday stream, Let's Talk Football. I think that's what I'm going to call my Friday streams, by the way. Let's Talk Football. And I'm week 21, but I missed 1 week because of power outages. So week 20, technically. 11-6. I had us going 11-6. I had us losing to Philly in the link, like week 7, I believe. And then I had us beating you guys on Thanksgiving. Because I'm a firm believer, no fucking way we lose that game on Thanksgiving. And with when it comes to the Eagles, it's always a 50-50 with you fuckers. Every time. And don't get me twisted, it's always a rivalry. And it's always, and I interviewed another Eagles fan on the channel. You can check out that video. It's a good video. And it's every time I ask him, how do you guys feel when you see Dallas on the schedule? And he goes, I fucking hate playing you guys, man. He's like, you fuckers come in. He's like, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. He goes, he loves Dak Prescott. I have they're brothers, which is funny, a Niners and an Eagles fan. And they're twin brothers, which is even crazier. And they both just had high praise for Dak. And I told him, I was like, man, I don't like, I said, it's always a 50-50 every time, like a CeeDee Lamb drop or a Zach Bond making a tackle on Miles Sanders, or it's always something that happens with the Eagles that makes those games so crazy. Yeah, that's what I have. I know. Who wouldn't want to beat the Dallas Cowboys in AT&T on Turkey Day, which is like their thing? Oh, hell yeah, I don't blame you. Which is why I think there's no way we can't lose. And see, I'm the other way. I'm like, dude, I'd rather us just lose in Philly like week 7 and then us have the glory on Thanksgiving. Because, dude, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. If we win, I have so much like shit talking, not only from like, I know Eagle fans in real life. So like, I see them and I talk to them and they just boil my blood. They boil my blood. And they always send me the AJ Brown crying meme with he's holding the tissue. So Philly fans, the ones I have to deal with anyways are always so frustrating. But I do have other homies, and I have you guys too that are honestly really chill talking like opposite rivals. Because I don't like just throwing shade. I don't like talking shit. Like, don't get me twisted, man. I love talking. We can disagree. I have no issue with that. I love hearing the opposite side of it. I remember, I was like 13 at my grandmama's funeral memorial. And this guy was a Wizards fan in Washington. I remember just going back and forth with him. Anytime, any place, anywhere. I don't mind. Got to keep it respectful, and that's what I like, man. Just guys who can just talk ball, which is beautiful. What we got here? Cowboys win on Thanksgiving and Longhorns win on Black Friday. Ooh, baby. Go Horns, man. That would be beautiful. It would be awesome. What you got here? Yeah, hell yeah, of course, Blue. Appreciate you guys, man. Yeah. Hell, we got Hoodie in the league, too. I didn't know Hoodie was in the league. That's going to be fun. I'm going to keep those marked. I got to win those games. I got to beat Blue Virus. I got to beat Hoodie. Gots to. For my peeps. Yeah, guys, this is beautiful. Appreciate you guys hopping in. I'm going to plug in my dang computer because I don't want this thing to die while we doom scroll. So, if you guys have anything to drink, if you guys are chilling, hang out in the dang chat box, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like button, guys. It helps out tremendously. Hey, and if you're new here, sorry about that, guys. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It does help out tremendously. Okay. Let's get this show On the road. Ooh, great question, Logan. On Parker? Excuse me. I'm a big fan. I think we haven't had a defensive coordinator in Dallas that has been holding a standard maybe since Wade Phillips. And I'm not going to count Rod Marinelli because Rod Marinelli had a damn shit show with Chris Richard. And I don't want to count Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan is also a shit show as well. And who was after him? I'll give Dan Quinn his flowers. I'll give him that. I think that was the epitome of what you want from a DC, especially because he was like a Super Bowl head coach as your DC. And I think what he did really well was always hands-on with players. How many times did we watch him and fucking Dan Quinn with like Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, always out there just making plays, moving around, helping coach these players to get better. And Eberflus didn't do that. Eberflus also allowed 511 points last year, which is crazy to me. So I think seeing this year with Christian Parker, and he's a DB guru, and Dallas has always had. I mean, I remember us having Orlando Scandrick, Anthony Brown. I'm sorry, a little kiki out here threw me off. Anthony Brown, Orlando Scandrick, Brandon Carr was serviceable. He never missed a game because he never got hurt. But we've always had just like shit corners. Morris Claiborne was a disastrous effect. Like we never had good DBs, and the list can go on and on and on and on and on and on. And I think this is what we need is that secondary. You got Caleb Downs, and I think us prioritizing defensive tackle and safety specifically comes from Christian Parker. Truthfully, because what did Matt Eberflus like doing? He loved linebackers. He was supposed to be the fucking linebacker guru, the linebacker guy. Hops in, brings in Sanborn and Kenneth Murray. He trades for Kenneth Murray, if I recall correctly, because I think we signed Sanborn, traded for Murray from the Tennessee Titans. And Shamar James was our damn starting middle linebacker. A rookie from the 5th, 6th round was our starter over the guys that he brought. And our linebackers were so bad. They were terrible. At least Shamar, you have that. It's like, okay, you're a rookie. You expect them to struggle. You expect that. But when your starters out, we damn watched Kenneth Murray get cooked in a blender every single week. Jack Sanborn couldn't disengage a damn offensive lineman to save his life or his career. I hate saying that. Say like to save his career. It's insane. It's insane. So yeah, I think Christian Parker bringing in valuing safeties, valuing defensive tackles, bringing in going all in first off on Quentin Williams. Who the fuck wouldn't? And then going for Caleb Downs in the draft. Of course, he kind of fell to us from certain reasons. Certain things happen. Draft gods are on our side. So yeah, I am very excited about Christian Parker, and he's always working with the guys after practice. And there's an interview where Christian Parker goes, CP. He goes, yeah, I can't work. He's like, how is it when you watch the DBs? And he goes, yeah, like I can't do much. He's like, I got to let the coaches coach. I got to let them do what what our plan is. And in doing so, he's like, after practice, say, oh, it's free. Yeah, of course. He's like, I'm going to work with Caleb. I'm going to work with whoever I need to after practice. And that's his time with the one-on-ones with these players, which is huge, which is massive. And I got a lot of hype for that. Because I think that's something we haven't had, accountability and just guys learning and understand what's being spoken to them. Got you right here. Will the Cowboys stay disciplined, went up by 2 scores, and play ball control? I hope so. And what makes me say yes is because of Clayton Adams. And I think when you're up that high, it's like, all right, what is Clayton Adams, our OC? What was he before this? He was a fucking offensive lineman coach. Our run game has been crazy. And I think this year, I think they really, really want to emphasize on running the football. And if they can run the ball, kill clock when they're up, I think we'll be okay. I think that's something we couldn't do that last year because the defense was allowing touchdowns every drive. Every drive is crazy. But I hope so. I think ball control is something that worries me a bit with Jake Ferguson, because how many times has Ferguson damn fumbled? When has Ferguson been that reliable tight end guy? It's been at least 2 years now? It's been some time. So that one concerns me, but other than that, I think if we could just run with Javonte and our backup RB2, which would probably be Malik Davis, when we're up, I think we'll be all right. Because the defense, if it's as advertised from what we've been seeing in these practices, these joint practices, 2 preseason games, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Great questions, guys. Great questions. Uh, Parker was a good coach for us. Helped the Eagles win the Super Bowl, and I know I hear a lot of high praise. Even like my boy that I had on the channel, the Eagles fan, my boy, dude. And Andy's one of my favorite Eagle fans. But he mentioned it too. He's like, yeah, he was one of our best coaches for sure. He's like, he played a pivotal part with like Cooper DeJean, Quinion Mitchell, and there's a third one I'm missing. There's another DB you guys have. But yeah, so I imagine he benefited tremendously. And it's crazy too, because it's like it's so fascinating. So I've seen some Eagle fans like start discrediting Christian Parker. I'm just like, that's insane. That's crazy to me. I was like, your own organization likes this coach, like the league values this coach. But yeah, that's just me. Great questions, guys. Hey, this is fucking sick. All right, let's make sure we're still up and about. Word. Cool. Hit that like button, guys. It helps out tremendously. If you're out chilling, we're gonna start our doom scroll. If you got your drinks, start sipping, start hanging out. Uh, Lipton iced tea. If you're watching, I love drinking Lipton tea. So if you want to sponsor, that would be sick. All right, let's get this going right here. Let's share our screen. Hope all is well tonight, guys. Logan, Real Darrell, Hoodie, Blue. Appreciate you guys being in here, guys. Great chats. Great chats. And if you guys are playing fantasy football this year, good luck to everybody, man, because it's going to be crazy. So, unfortunately, my boy, I have not, man. A lot of people aren't going to... a lot of people aren't going to like this, but no, I haven't. I was born in 99. So I know once I say that, everyone always starts rolling their eyes at me. It's crazy. My era of Cowboys football was DeMarcus Ware beating up tackles. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on Des Bryant mollywhopping DBs, just straight up manhandling them. Jason Witten when he had his helmet fall off and he kept running. Like, I know that's what I grew up. I grew up with that DeMarco Murray, the Tony years, man, were crazy. Like that was my era of Cowboys football. So I know I watched a little bit. Let's see. I think Philadelphia. I remember. I think this guy here. Beautiful. Lucky's, guys. Lucky's. I bet it was crazy. My pops, that was when he's a Cowboys fan. He got me as a Cowboys fan as well. And so I can only imagine, man, you guys, must have been acting crazy after those Super Bowls. Because I know he told me he acted a fool when they won their fifth one. But yeah, it's been very interesting, man. I must say, it's been fun. I think Philadelphia. I remember Carson Wentz getting drafted. I remember Sam Bradford and Chip Kelly. LaShawn McCoy, I hated. I actually, not that I hated LaShawn McCoy, I hated LaShawn McCoy in Madden, and my buddy always had him. Deshaun Jackson, that's kind of my era of like Eagles, I guess. New Cowboys never see Dallas winning. I'm blessed it's on my team. And it's crazy too, man. I must say, that 2018 season was fucking nuts. I was the biggest hater. Still am the biggest hater of that 2018 Super Bowl. But I must say, Nick Foles, dude, fucking, Carson did your thing and Foles finished the job, man. I must say. But hopefully, hey, me personally, I've been saying this forever. I said, man, I'm yeah, it's like, man, I'm gonna be 27, and it's like I'm 26 right now, and I've been waiting about 32 years for just an NFC championship game. That's it. That's it, man. That is it. And so I say, if we can hit that NFC, and it sucks. It boils my damn blood because the Lions did it, and my boy James, he's been on the channel as my co-host for Let's Talk Football. He's a fucking Lions fan, so seeing them do it boiled my blood. And then them damn Wizards did it. Who would have fucking thought the damn Wizards would do it? And it's been really interesting. And so, and then the Eagles, my little brother's a Chiefs fan, and so watching those Super Bowls was kind of always crazy. It was like, oh man, yeah, yep. Salute to that team, brother. Hell yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I do not. Watching the Chiefs Super Bowl because my brother's a Chiefs fan, and I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, you did it once, do it again, do it again. Yeah, the damn Wizards. I don't call them Commanders because they've had such a different change of names. So I just call the damn Commanders the Wizards because there's a basketball team out there in Washington named the Wizards. So you know what? They're just associated with them until, honestly, until further notice. Honestly, that's how I view Washington. Like, they do not concern me at all, them or New York. I would say New York maybe a little bit more because they're week one, but Washington, nah. Philly, I always call it. It's the division rivals have those games where it's just 50-50. You know, it's crazy. You watch the Broncos and the Chiefs, it's 50-50. Like, it's just those division games. They just play each other and they know each other so well. And yeah, see what I mean? You see what I mean? Artistic, it happens. I almost did it on a fucking chat box like this weekend. And I'm like, whoa, I gotta make sure. Because I say Wizards and everyone just kind of looks at me like, what the fuck is this guy talking? We're not talking basketball, bro. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know that. I'm just casually disrespecting this NFL team. So I'm calling the Wizards. Eagles Cowboys is always it is a bloodbath, man. And I think that's what makes those games so close and so good is because, well, they're always close. I mean, literally, like it comes down to one catch, and that really determines who's going to win at the very end of the game. A field goal, a catch, a drop. It's usually always something. It's always something with them birds. Always is. Dude, great comments. Great comments, guys. What we got here? We're chilling. We do. Cool, cool. All right, you guys gonna hit the strange portal for 1 second. Always something, yes sir. All right. So welcome into my Twitter, guys. I'm not even gonna shout out my Twitter anymore because every time I do, I lose followers. So you know what? I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and maybe, just maybe, we get some more followers on here. All right, so check out, guys, everyone I view on my Twitter, please hit them a follow. These guys are doing the Lord's work, man, blessing us with crazy information. And they have behind the scenes and they're paying like these guys are using their own money to help us. I think that's really great. Okay, so Cowboys first team defense to start team drills. Otito is going to be our fucking nose tackle, man. Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, Izaraku Gary. I think we all kind of anticipated these guys to be our starting five, our front five. Demo and D Winters are going to be our two inside linebackers, which is interesting because Demo has to stay healthy. And I think with Demo being healthy, D Winters is going to have one hell of a fucking season. Deron Bland, Kobe Durant beating Siobhan Revell for CB2. Now, guys, this is going to be interesting because don't get me twisted. I'm all on the Siobhan Revell train too. I want him to get his reps, and he did. But as the starter going into week one, we paid Kobe Durant to be that guy in free agency. And not only that, he's been really impressive. And I must say, it's been Kobe Durant and Revel kind of battling for that CB2. But just because Kobe Durant is officially CB2 does not mean we're not going to see Revel. Fuck yeah, they're going to play this guy. Maybe he could be our tight end guy, our tight end killer, where, hey, when we got these crazy tight ends, that'll be Caleb Downs. I think that'll be more up to Caleb Downs will be our tight end dude. Kind of how like J-Rock and J-Ron Curse with his fucking grandmama biscuit hips, how he was our tight end guy. So I would like to think Revel would also be that, that type of player. And then our right here, Jalen Thompson, Malik Hooker. And then those are our two safeties that were starting. And then also, too, Caleb Downs came in after Ogbagnia went out, which means they yanked the nose tackle and they brought him in as the nickel, which would be Caleb Downs. So very exciting stuff. Very, very good. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we got any videos. Okay. Per John Machota, per Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens. Yeah, dude, George Pickens been having one hell of a camp. Hey, Logan. You have a good night. Logan. Hey, nice, nice, good word. Go Birds. That's awesome. You have a good night, brother. Thank you for stopping in, bro. You have a good night, man. Shout out to the boys, man. You know what? When you can always count on your homies, man. Appreciate you being in here, Logan. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, we got here. I think this is that George. Oh shit, that was loud. No copyright, please. Okay, yeah. That's just George Pickens, huh? Who's blocking? Is that Terrence? That looks like Terrence T. Book. Yep. Terrence Gary. And this one's gonna be Kenny Clark. Ooh. Alright, so let's see what I don't got my tele instructor on me, so I can't highlight anything. So it's gonna be this guy right here. Look at fucking Cavante Turpin. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him just watching us with his smug aura. I'm just kidding. Now I'm just hating to hate. All right. Kenny's pushing. Swipes hands. Readjust. Look at that base, dude. Holy smokes. Tyler Booker, look at his legs. Look at that base. Strong. Hands are in. Kenny ain't moving anywhere, brother. He ain't moving anywhere. And it is just shells. It is just shells. But crazy enough, is Revels right here, too. So not too sure what happened there coverage-wise, but it's pretty funny. All right. Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey goes 6 for 6 in the field goal period, made from 31, 33, 37, 42, 47, 54. Brevin, Brother Span Ford had a great catch today. That's what I heard. We're going to find that. And then Caleb Downs also had an interception. I guess we're going to find that too. Okay, here we go. Oh, here's the... Oh, shit, that's loud. Here's the Brevin catch right here. All right, so we got TG, Big Tyler, Cooper. Looks like LT Overton. Malik Davis is our RB2, guys. I think that's official. Oh my god, look at LT Overton doing fucking patty cakes, jumping jacks over here. So LT's gonna be right here. Look at him. He's just getting beat up. And then TG. What a catch. Whoa. Wow. That's a beauty. Yeah, TG's been having a hell of a camp. Is that 78? What is Terrence? What are you doing, Terrence? Oh my god, brother. What are you doing? Zotito. He's getting beat up in the background. Oh my god. He's hand fighting, Gary. Hey, what a catch. One hell of a catch. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. We got a little book. Per Nick Harris, George Pickens was just flagged for OPI on a touchdown grab in the end zone. He didn't agree with this, so he picked up the flag and put it back in the official's pocket. Oh, that's funny. Just don't do that shit in a game, yeah, huh? We'll be all right, GP. We'll be all right. Oh, that is loud. So this is the Caleb Downs interception on flow. Looks like Toronto's in coverage. He's gonna be right here. Now, 2 feet in. It's an interception. Guys, this guy's gonna be a... Caleb Downs is gonna be a problem. Oh my gosh. I've been saying this forever. Caleb Downs is gonna be a dude. Appreciate you hopping on, Logan. Appreciate you. Have a good night, brother. And I think him going up against Chris Olave George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, every day at practice is massive. It is huge. And I think that's not only helping his confidence build, but it's also, I mean, the dude's so far ahead of the curve of every rookie. It is insane. It is insane. Excuse me. So yeah, I want him to get that work because when it comes time to like, hey, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Jackson, like JSN's going to be week 14, 13, something like that. And that's prime football, guys. This is going to be November, December football when, you know, we're playing to get in the tournament for seeding, or you're just trying to stay alive. That's kind of how Dallas has been the last couple of years, is just stay alive, and it's been a little tough. But I think this is beautiful for Caleb Downs. We need this. This is what we want. Him working with these just ballers, shot callers. What we got here? He went up against Isaiah Bond his freshman year at Bama. See, what's fucking crazy is people forget, man. Like, you make a valid, great point here too, Artistic. Caleb Downs was a freshman in Alabama, which is one of the craziest football programs ever. Alabama does not fucking play. They do not play around over there. And yeah, he was balling over there too. Came to Ohio State, and it was just a match made in heaven. What a pull. What a pull, Artistic. What a pull. All right, do we have any other posts? I think that was all of them for today, but I think we might be able to hit you on the Doctor Strange portal. What we got here? Oh, yeah, Jayshon Barham. Jeez, this guy just doesn't smile at all. This guy never smiles, dude. I don't think I've seen him smile not once. That's honestly terrifying and awesome at the same time for your like linebacker. Okay. Per No C Walker, give my man a follow, guys. This is him and Machota and Harris are doing blessings. Excuse me. Physicality, yeah, I showed it. There's more to show, and you'll see that as the year goes on. Is he ready for week 1? I'm ready right now. We can play right now for real. I hate him. I hate every team he plays, straight up. That is factual evidence, Mr. Barham. Factual evidence. Shayaz Pete, what a dude, man. This guy's story has been so fun to watch. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. I hate that feeling. What is it? What do they say? Like cucumber pickles or some shit. I guess pickles are cucumbers, but sorry, y'all. This new mic too is trying not to pick up me sneezing. Yeah, Shayaz Pete has been one. This Native American guy has been awesome. It's just crazy because I believe NMSU, New Mexico State University, crazy. Jay Ratliff, jeez, the guy's still a fucking fridge. Shout out to Jay Ratliff. I remember him, Jason Hatcher, DeMarcus Ware, George Selvey. Yeah, dude, I remember those days. Those are the great days. But now, honestly, we might be better. I'll take Quinnen and KC over Ratliff. All right, here we go. Gonna read you guys another book, so bear with me. So per Todd Archer, here's another one. I'm actually gonna put this thing up because I don't want you guys to. There you go. So, all right, practice number 14 at the first at the Star. So quick observations per Todd Archer. Crisis averted on the second play of team drills. Dak Prescott tripped as he took the snap from center. He was able to flip the ball to Malik Davis as he went to the ground. More important, Prescott was okay. Holy moly, thank fucking goodness. Yeah, I'm not even going to go into that. Okay. Catch of the night belonged to tight end Brevin Spord, reaching back for a Prescott pass in the end zone with the defender in his way. Prescott stepped up from pressure and put the ball only where Brother Span Ford could get it. Nice. That was that touchdown we watched. This is Caleb Downs, this first pick of training camp, intercepting a Prescott pass along the end line of Ryan Flanoy. His celebratory punt might have made Brian Anger happy. Yeah, he fucking launched that thing. PJ Locke with a nice PBU on the seam ball to Prescott to Ferg. Locke laminated that he didn't come up with a pick since he was in a great position for a takeaway. You know, Ferguson and Prescott. What worries me, guys, is Ferg just ain't him no more, guys. And we don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. We do not know that, but he has been declining, so that worries me. Nice read by Donovan Izuraku in staying home on a reverse to Ryan Flournoy. Later, Flo was able to get the edge on Izuraku on a flip pass from Prescott. Real Darrell, if you're still here, brother. Quarterback Amir Speed started the Arizona game, was in good position on a deep ball from Joe Milton to Camden Brown. Could Speed earn one of the last corner spots? He might do it, brother. He might do it. We were talking about that. You brought it up. Seems like Kobe Durant will be the starter opposite Deron Bland as week 1 approaches. Revel had a nice camp, but Durant is getting the work with ones. I don't really care for special teams, but let's go into it. Brandon Aubrey was perfect in his 6 field goal attempts, including a long from 54 yards. Might have been the longest kick he has attempted in a camp practice. Being indoors helped with that because Oxnard does not have some prevailing winds. Oof. We have a new tight end as well. Mitch Van Voren took some team snaps in his first practice. He got some extra coaching from pass game specialist Ken Dorsey. He even caught a couple passes. Thank you, Mitch Van Voren. Appreciate that. Okay. Interesting names on the first team kick return unit. Elijah Clark, Maurice Luafau, Marquise Bell, James Houston. Something to think about on the cut to the 53. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you guys. That's how you're going to make the roster. Special teams. That's how you do it. Okay. Joe Milton took the number 2 quarterback snaps with Sam Howell running with the 3s. Maybe they alternate on Wednesday. Nick Leverett took some snaps at guard after spending most of camp at center. Trevor Keegan took some center snaps with Leverett moving over. Keegan might make this fucking team. I've been saying that one. Johnny Cornelius, Julius Wood, Jonathan Bowler did not practice. Make sure Jimmy Johnson doesn't hear this. Jerry Jones ended his practice speech to fans with a "How about them Cowboys?" Is that your how about them Cowboys, Kiki? How about them Cowboys, baby? No, she's tired. She's like, "Hey, buddy, why aren't we sleeping yet?" I'm sorry, Kiki. All right. Oh, knocking over. Don't knock over the mic. Cat's going nuts right now. All right. Per Tommy Yarish, I got in a little book for you guys. A few more. Check out Tommy Yarish on Twitter. Love it. Excuse me. Marquise Bell made a nice play getting a tackle on a jet sweep to Cavante Turpin. Why are we using Cavante Turpin on offense still? Blows my mind. I feel like every time you see him, we know what he's going to do. It's a slant. It's a jet sweep. It's a fake jet sweep when he goes in motion. Like, I mean, we don't even know how to use Cavante Turpin. Like, that's freaking crazy to me. All right. Overall, good day from Dak Prescott. Thought his best throw was on a corner route to George Pickens in a tight zone. Pickens had another good day too with a contested grab over Kobe Durant on a play-action play. Heyo, we like to see this, guys. Prescott used his legs in the red zone on back-to-back plays for touchdowns, 1 on each side. Fuck yeah. Von Miller had a pressure, also jumped off sides on one play that in a real game would have taken away a Kalen Carson PBU. Hey, let's get all that rust, let's get all them out. This is the time to do it, Vaughn. Not in game. Brother Span Ford made an excellent touchdown catch while falling back to get the ball in the back of the end zone from Dak Prescott, who was throwing to that side with Deron Bland on Span Ford's opposite shoulder. And PJ Locke had a PBU that could have been an interception on a seam pass from Dak Prescott intended for Jake Ferguson. Yeah, that's what I figured. That damn seam route. It's unstoppable, I'll tell you that. Jake Ferguson's got it down. He has got it down. Just got to stay healthy, bro. Because if you don't stay healthy, this guy might take your job. LT Overton just stuck is awesome. Jeez, what a play. What a play. Let's close that up. Crazy. All right, I had to take that off. That's for when I read. Because I want the audio to be crisp when you guys have my actual, I guess just my voice. Yeah, guys, that's what we have for day 14. Tomorrow's gonna be the last open training camp of 2026. And I must say, guys, it has been fun covering training camp with you guys. Um, I should have started doing these live streams a lot sooner. I started doing them, I guess, over like training camp, the last couple practices, and they've blown up. So I really appreciate you guys watching these. It means a lot to me. Hoodie, if you're in the chat, brother, if you're down to hop on, man, I'll send you a link, bro. If not, no worries. It is late. It's like almost it's like 1:40, almost 2 a.m. So I do get it if it is too late. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys hopping in the chat box. Great chats tonight. And hit that like button, y'all. If for new viewers, or even if you're watching, if you haven't hit that like button yet, it helps out the channel tremendously. And if you're new here, if you like the show, hit that subscribe button, man. It helps out tremendously. Oh, Hoodie, welcome in, bro. Wow, dude, it's your call. If not, it's cool, brother. I understand it's late as fuck over there. It's almost about 2 a.m. I think, something like that. So I get it. I get it. But if you're interested, bro, I'll send you the link, man. We'll hop on. I've been on for about an hour, so we can go on for maybe like 30 minutes. It's a crisp 30. Get all that rolling. Let me remove take this off. We do not need to share the screen anymore. Yeah, I've been chilling, guys. Going live on these training camps has been fun. I've been excited covering it. Oh, word. Cool. My man, we're about to get our first collab. It's happening. Finally. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. Let me get you a link. Do you want me to send the link in the chat box, or should I? Do you want me to send it like via email? Whatever's more convenient. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching too. We've been growing like crazy. It's insane. The 1 year anniversary is September 2nd. So we're at 193. Chat box, cool, gotcha. Yeah, we're at 193 right now. We're almost there to 200. The goal's 200 before September 2nd, because September 2nd is our 1 year anniversary. And if I can hit 200 subs before then, it'll be massive. So you watching right here, you can be 194. You can help us get that much closer to 200. And if we're already at 194, hey, you're still helping us on this journey to 200 subs. And we've done it. We've done that in a span. We've hit, honestly, these last 4 weeks, the channel's just been blowing up. So I'm very grateful for that, guys. I really do. I really do. Appreciate that, Blue. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a grind. It's been a grind. And I remember making my videos, and the quality was shitty. They still are kind of shitty, but we're getting better. Production's getting better. And I remember just averaging maybe like, I remember doing a stream for like an hour every night, every Friday. And I averaged maybe like 22 people on a stream. So the fact that I went from 22 people watching my streams to at least, usually now at least 100. So I think that's fucking crazy to me. That you guys like being here. You guys like talking Cowboys football with me. At the end of the day, we're just talking football, and I'm very grateful for that, guys. Very grateful. All right, Hoodie, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna refill my drink real quick before we get into this, because I know we're gonna be on. This is gonna get crazy. I appreciate that, brother. It will try to get you up there. Hey, if you guys need an extra hand on the panel, I don't mind being the reserves. If you guys need a body, I do not mind. I understand it might be like maybe a first come first serve type deal, but I don't want to take away time from the guys that have been in there. But hey, y'all need a person, I'm with it. I already got down my questions, bro. I've been writing down questions. I was like, dude, when I'm on the panel, I was like, I'm gonna ask this person this question. I'm gonna ask this person that question. I was like, hey man, we'll make it fun. We'll make it fun. And of course, just being a part of the panel would be fucking sick. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I appreciate that, Blue. Thank you, bro. All right, I'm gonna go check on Franklin too, because my dog's he's my old man dog is chilling in the fucking kitchen right now. I gotta make sure he's not eating fucking trash either, because Old dogs just seem to like, I don't know. I don't get it. Appreciate that, Blue. Appreciate that, brother. I also too, I got you. I've been so busy today, dude, that I haven't even had the chance to like log into fantasy football. After this stream, bro, I got you, man. Like I said, I'm finally fucking home. I've been just out and about, and I didn't want to half-ass it, and I didn't want to like log into it when I'm like not home, because I really want to put my full attention to it. So I got you. I got you tonight. All right, I'm gonna go make sure Franklin is not eating trash real quick, and or most importantly, he didn't have an accident. 'Cause he's a 15-year-old Boston Terrier, Franklin the Stanklin. He's old. So give me one moment, guys. Then Hoodie, I'm gonna make sure my dog's okay, and then I'm gonna come back. I'll send you the link in the chat box, brother. Let's get this party started. Is there a be right back button? There is. Cool. Loop that, and then I'm gonna give you guys some background music. I'm gonna go check on my dog. Yeah, per usual, he's up to no good. I go out there and he spilled his water bowl everywhere. So I just looked at him, refilled his water bowl, and I said, Franklin, just don't spill this anymore. Of course, I knew it. My gut, something told me to go check on him too. And that little rascal spilt water all over the kitchen. Old men dogs, man. What are y'all gonna? You guys have an old veteran dog. Fucking, you guys know how it is. They're rascals, man. All right, cool. I'm gonna send you the invite, Hoodie. How do I? Okay, here you go. Copy. And then I just posted up in here, and it should work, right? Nice. Cool. If I have a fan on, guys, it doesn't seem like it's an issue. If it's like fucking with the audio, just let me know. Hey-o. Boy, Hoodie.
What's the deal with you, bro?
What's going on, man? We finally did it, bro. Appreciate you hopping on the channel, bro.
Indeed, not a problem, man.
Dude, we finally got you on, and hope all is well, bro. Are you still out there in Minnesota?
Yeah, I'll be out here till next Tuesday.
Dude, nice.
Next
What part of
Tuesday,
Minnesota?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Good luck with that one.
My buddy lives in Rochester, and so he goes out from Rochester. He drives out from there 25 hours down here to like West Texas. Yeah, and he comes down. He's from here, and so he'll come down here. He'll say what's up. And I must say, up there, I heard it was beautiful. He always wants me to go up there to visit him. I heard it was very nice.
It's gorgeous. I'll admit it is definitely gorgeous. 1 second. Yes.
You good. Guys, give Hoodie Kush a follow, y'all. Give him a shout. Give him a shout out. Give him a follow. This is my dude right here. Blue Virus. Yes, sir. Dude, they get rascals. My goodness, Franklin as a Boston Terrier, they already have natural like breathing breathing problems. So this one, since he's a lot older now, I got to be more vigilant, more careful with him because he'll just go out and just cause ruckus. For 15, he moves like a young dog, like a pup still. It's crazy. Welcome back. We got some chats, Hoodie. I think Hoodie and Angry Fan went to like two in the morning a few days ago.
Yeah, yeah. I usually it all depends when I get home from work. I usually work from 2 p.m. to 10:30 Eastern. Sometimes if the time is right, I can get the hell out of there earlier, get home by at least 10. And then if I tend to go on and just,
And yeah,
I mean, I'm
that's
more
okay.
free flowing. There wasn't any like itinerary. There wasn't a schedule or anything like a segment here or something. I'm a free flowing type dude. Just like to talk football, Cowboys football. That's all.
Hell yeah, dude. That's how you do it. I was out about today, man. Dude, I wasn't even home, and then I didn't get home till maybe about 4 hours ago. And I'm like, all right, I gotta get situated, walk the dog, make sure the cats are fed. And it's like, all right, hop on. I was like, it was a late stream. I don't. I see. I'm the other way. I got to be at work in about 6 hours. I go from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain time, and so I said the late night discovering that there's a lot of viewers, a lot of followers, there's a lot of like as an audience, man, and you guys love talking football. You guys and that's what I really like, man. And even if I stay up late, I said, "Fuck it, bro. It's worth it, man. It's so worth
Yeah,
it."
I'm usually I took a nap today, so I'm up for a while. My 4-year-old took a nap today, and he's going to be up for a while, so it works.
It works, yeah. No, you're good, brother. My sister is 4 years old, and so my living room's just filled of like her toys and all her knickknacks, and she
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
ham.
Grandma and Grandpa's house is starting to get filled up with toys.
Filled up, yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is. I got the
My house
damn
is my house is toy ridden. They have more toys than me, and all I have is an Xbox.
dude, crazy, crazy. And then they're the most loudest fucking toys ever, too, bro. They're like, it's just the loudest, like it's insane. I found like she has this train,
Mm.
and my bad. We'll get to some Cowboys talking. This is my first time talking to my boy Hoodie, person to person. So it's
Let's shoot the shit, bro.
dude,
Get to
dude.
know each other.
It's dude. It's been waiting forever, man. Now and I figured I was like, we'll get a stream on, and then tonight I was just like, I'll see if Hoodie's on, and then it's like, fuck it, we make it work, bro. We make it happen.
Fuck it. And what's the worst that can happen? You enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. I even got my little cup here, man. I've been chilling. I got my Cowboys cup, my fucking Jalen, fucking Demarcus, LVE. Who would have thought, man? Remember when Jalen and LVE were just
Yeah,
ballers,
they
man?
were the
That
dudes.
call.
They were the dudes. They were the dudes when they first came in.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, careers got cut short due to injury.
Yep.
I would love to see them play a little longer. You know what I'm saying? They were actually pretty good. I mean, every player has their deficiency. I mean, let's
Mhm.
let's take Caleb Downs for example. Okay, for as good as Caleb Downs is, he's still learning the NFL.
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to get beat once or twice. Is it going to be a consistent beating? I don't think so. We don't play the likes of George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb mainly because we already have them. You know what I'm saying
Mhm.
we don't see Jamar Chase and T Higgins this year. We don't see those guys. I mean, yeah, there's other ballers out there who wide receiver, NFL wide receivers are NFL wide receivers. Like there isn't a
Exactly.
corner in this league or a safety in this league who doesn't miss an assignment here or there.
Yep.
Just can you consistently be on your game? That's the main thing. So I mean, I'm not really worried about anything this season. If you're asking me for predictions, I don't really do predictions mainly because I'm a let's see what we got type of guy.
Most definitely.
And one game at a time. You know what I'm saying you gotta win. You gotta go 1-0 this week.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, and you gotta go 1-0 next week, and so on and so forth. So
Long season too. Yep.
yeah, exactly. 17 games, 18 weeks. It's a long, grueling season because it's probably one of, if not the most physical, brutal sport And these guys are putting their bodies on the line, you know what I'm saying, their lives on their line, their livelihoods. So, I mean, the least we can do as fans is, at least from my purview, is like give them the respect that they deserve. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't account for injury. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
It's part of the game. Yep.
Part of the game, unfortunately. So I just try to give these guys some grace when they're out there playing against other mammoth-sized men who get paid to do the same thing that they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, we can have our critiques, but let's try to keep it respectful.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I agree. Caleb Downs is such a good one. I've been preaching and preaching about how his rookie curve is going to be so much more narrower than what a lot of, I think, just not even Cowboy fans, just like franchises don't see it that often. And I think just because how advanced Caleb Downs is, just learning these schemes, and he's so hands on with Christian Parker and just learning everything that and I've been saying this for forever, bro. Him going up against GP, CD, and then Chris Olave at training camp. All those times, this means iron sharpens iron, in a point where he can just get better, better and better and better. And when he comes down, like Malik Neighbors, don't get it twisted. I think Malik Neighbors is a great receiver, absolutely. But also, I mean, after Malik, what is it? Stephon Diggs, McLaurin, like Zay Flowers,
He's definitely one of the better receivers that we're going to see in this division. I
easily,
mean,
easily when
but
healthy.
the question is exactly that's the question. When?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Are we going to see him week one? Probably not.
We'll see.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
And if he
And if
is, he
we
won't be 100%, right? I don't think he.
exactly, I mean, me personally, it's sort of like the Michael Gallup thing. I think we rushed Michael Gallup back too fast.
Mhm.
And the last thing I want to see for this young man is for him to be rushed back too fast and then something else happens. Same
Yep.
thing with the Marvion Overshown 2 years straight. You know what I'm saying? We rush him back fast and something else happens. I mean, again, you can't account for injury, but if my man is just coming off of something after 18 months, a few more weeks won't hurt.
Exactly.
A few
Yeah,
more
yeah.
weeks won't hurt. So.
Exactly, exactly. And like these receivers, they don't scare me, bro. Like even after Zay Flowers, it's like Nico Collins. I'll give Nico his flowers, but like it's not there. Like Emeka Ibuka, whoever they got in Green Bay, and so on. Like Philly. I mean, don't get it twisted. I like AJ Brown more than Devontae Smith. The Slim
Oh,
Reaper is still
Devontae's
that
nice.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
Devontae's nice.
he is that dude.
As much as I hate the pigeons, I'm not going to be as narrow-minded to think that other guys aren't good. I know greatness when I see it. Devontae Smith is nice. He's nice.
He's good.
Is
The
he?
Slim Reaper is him, bro.
He's. I have a thing. You could be a great one, or I'm sorry, you could be a good three, a great two, a good one. I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I look at GP and CD. You're both great ones.
Hmm.
Ron Flanoy is a great two, but he's a good three. No, I'm sorry, he's a good two. He's a great three. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things. So when I'm looking at Devontae Smith, he's a good one. He's a great two. He's a good one though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's still a number one receiver in this league, no doubt about it. But
Easily.
he's an even better two because he's in a supporting role, and people tend to forget about the number two. The number two doesn't have to face the cornerback one. You know what I'm saying? The number two doesn't get as much
I mean,
eyes on him.
Terrence Williams made a career off being receiver too.
So did Alvin Harper.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, 100%, man. And I think that's why I'm so excited. Like these receivers, they just don't worry me, man. And the only one that really gets me, I've narrowed it down. I was like JSN. I said JSN.
mm,
I'll go Nakua and Adams, and then I'll go Neighbors, and then Marvin Harrison. I think those are the only. And then you know what? And Devontae Smith. Those are
Marvin Harrison is the bane, is now forever the bane of Deron Bland's existence.
yes.
He owes him something. He
Mm-hmm.
owes him something. Okay,
Yep.
he definitely owes him something.
That slant
Well,
route was dirty, bro. That was
it,
insane. That was
that was
insane.
that was embarrassing.
That was
It was
bad,
embarrassing. But
dude.
like, hopefully, like listening to how Jay Sean Barham talks, I don't like him. I don't
Interesting.
like any of them. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I
love
don't
it.
like any of them.
It does the same. It doesn't matter what team. Don't like them.
That's what I want. I don't
Yes.
like them.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
oh, we gotta play who? So,
Don't matter. hmm
yeah, we gotta play them, but they gotta play us. Yeah, like that's my mindset.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
doesn't smile.
don't get me wrong.
Doesn't smile at all. No, no. You don't see no teeth, no nothing. It's just straight business. Straight
For
business.
sure. One of the things that pissed me off about some 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 content creators, most Cowboy fans, is when the schedule came out, it was, oh man, this is a tough schedule because ESPN said so. I've been on the side of, well, they got to play us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
Houston's got a really good defense.
They do.
I'm gonna say that again for the people listening. They have a really good defense. I'm gonna emphasize the word now, defense.
Yep. Yep.
There's two sides of the ball. Okay,
Yeah.
they have a really good defense. And what else?
They got a damn toddler. They got a toddler playing quarterback, brother. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
There wasn't a secondary in this league that bugs me.
They
Not
do.
one. Not one secondary in this league. It does not bug me, not one bit. Can teams front fours or front sixes or front sevens get home on occasion? Sure. No offensive line is perfect. Your quarterback's gonna get hit at some point.
Yeah.
Can we limit it? Sure. But as far as your secondary, if you give Dak more than 2 seconds, it's over. If you give him more than 1.8, it's over.
It's done.
Honestly. It's over.
Like
It's
that.
pretty much over. He's seen his open. He's seen the open guy. The ball's getting there. That's going to be a problem.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Look at the running backs. People have to put respect on Malik Davis's name.
They do. They do.
Um,
They do.
no matter how much they try to keep this kid down, no matter what, every year after year after year, he just comes right back with some more shit for you.
I've been saying this, bro. He's been on there since the fucking
When
Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle, Malik Davis. He's
no,
been a part of that regime for the McCarthy era. I've just coming
Tony Pollard,
and then Tony Pollard. That's another one. Like he's just been there. And I've been looking at it. I remember I made a reel about like 4 months ago. It was fucking forever ago, and I was going through the depth chart when they the first unofficial depth chart for OTAs or training camp. And I remember looking at it, and it was like Malik Davis, and then it was like Blue, Mafa, Abinaconda, and I'm just sitting there, just like, holy shit, guys! Like, should we do something here? Like, is this a position like RB2 is such a huge thing that we didn't value last year? And it's like, do we address this? Like, we have to do something here, right? And I remember sitting there, and I'm still a part of me still believes that you can get maybe some running back out there, but if we're sticking to our guns, I feel comfortable with Malik Davis. I really do. I think he's been in the system. He knows he knows what to do, where to do, how to do it. And and he's a change of speed, or was it change of pace back from Javonte, which I think a lot of people, me myself included, have been advocating for.
I think Malik Davis has one thing that the few other running backs aside from Israel Banakanda don't have, vision.
Ooh, whoa, yeah, yeah,
He
vision.
sees it. He sees it. He hits it. He goes.
Yep.
I mean, I
Look at
don't
the
think he's
Seahawks.
had. I think he's probably had one negative play this whole preseason.
The fumble.
Like, uh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah,
There it is. Your two negatives, but
that's it.
everything else has been forward.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I give the ball to a running back and he only gets me no yards, then we're behind the sticks. I give it back to him a second down and we get no yards. Guess what? We're still behind the
Still
sticks.
behind the sticks.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like, but
I
if I can
agree.
give it to a running back who can get me 2.5, 3, maybe 4 yards before contact, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's progression. That's what people are missing. Like, even when you're standing still, everybody else is moving ahead.
Yeah.
Don't stand still. Keep moving forward.
Keep moving. Yes, sir. Okay, so I got some. I wrote down 4 questions for you, Hoodie. I wrote down 4, and I dated this on the 20th. So I wrote these about 6 days ago. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for us to have our final collab show, bro. And this is our segment. We'll actually have a full live stream where like me and you can actually like go out and about at a reasonable time when you're home. You know what I mean? When you're
No, you
comfort
good.
home. Okay, so do you want to? I got two. Let's see. I think one. I got two offense, two defensive questions. What do you want to start with?
Hit me. It doesn't even matter.
Word.
Wherever you
Cool.
want to start.
Let's go. I guess we're talking about offense. Okay. How do you feel about Kevontae Turpin? Do you keep Kevontae Turpin as receiver 4? And if so, do you keep 6 receivers?
Well,
So it's
as
kind of a
much
two-parter.
in a perfect world, we would want Cavante Turpin to be the best special teams return guy we've ever had. That in a perfect world, and for a short stint, say about 2 seasons, he was that. He was that. He was probably one of the best return guys we've had. Okay. Then came we want to use his speed. He's not bad. He's not a liability as a wide receiver. He's not. He's inconsistent as a wide receiver. His attributes deem that if you get him in the space, teams are in trouble. Defenses are in trouble. We've seen it several times. It is incumbent upon the Dallas Cowboys to keep 6 wide receivers if indeed they want to keep a Jonathan Mingo or Camden Brown. Because at this juncture, there's no way that they're going to not use Turpin in the receiving game. He's going to be used, probably not as much as he used to, because you have 2 bigger back wide receivers who've shown that they have the ability. But I don't see them not using him in the wide receiver room. So that'll be my answer to that. I say we carry 6.
So I've been on the other end of it. I think he is like a liability on the receiving team. I really do. I'm a firm believer that, keep him on special teams to strictly stay as that team guy. He made a second team, first team All Pro 2-3 years ago doing it. He had that preseason where he had the kickoff game. He's shown it. And I understand when people say he has the open space speed ability. And I get that, but what hinders me as a liability, he doesn't have the route tree. He doesn't have the route tree to do it. And my brother's a Chiefs fan, and he's been a Chiefs fan since they were the doormat of the leagues, since like the old fucking Matt Castle days. You know what I mean? The dark ages, as we call it.
Yeah.
And he said, what made Tyreek Hill so special, and that stuck with me is because Tyreek nailed his route tree. Like he can run routes better than a lot of people, so the speed correlates correctly. So I said, Kevontae doesn't have that. And what the second thing is Shoddy. I feel Shoddy doesn't know how to use him correctly, other than just slants or jet sweeps or like play action, runs. Like I think that's
the problem is they work. They work.
Some of them do when you can get him out into space, and that's where you're right. He is dangerous there, but I've also seen him get fucking bulldozed by linebackers, by smaller DBs who are like Kobe Durant's of the league coming in and just laying the shoulder on this guy. And then now, guess what? He has a rib injury or he has a shoulder injury.
And that takes away from your return game.
Thank you.
I 100%
It takes
agree.
away from special teams. So it sucks because maybe this is like a CJ Goodwin scenario where it's like we literally kept CJ Goodwin just
for special teams. Yeah.
And it's like he was technically a corner, so we carried extra corners. So why I think it's like fuck it, dude, bro. Do we take? Because I mean, let's nail them down. We got what? CD, GP, Flo, probably Turpin, and then 5 would be Mingo. 6 would probably be maybe Cam Brown if it rallies out. And so I think they do that, and if they do that,
they're pushing Turpin down the roster.
Exactly. And it's like, I just feel that's, I don't know. It's just icky for me. And it's like, yeah, I do see how we can use them. And there are the pluses of using Kevontae. I just feel there's more negatives when he's on offense. And then Shoddy can't use him correctly. Like he can't use Hunter Lupke correctly. He can't get Kevontae going. Oh, when it works, it does work. But, it's just, those are the issues that we've been having the last fucking like 3-4 years maybe. And they can't get it down.
Fair. All fair assessments.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Okay. So I'm gonna flip it to the defensive side.
Mhm.
What if Demo gets hurt? What happens to the linebacker room? And if Demo does get hurt, would a trade or a free agent signing be necessary?
Okay, so if Demo gets hurt again, I doubt a trade is going to be necessary because I don't think you would get much from him. This would be his third
Mhm.
injury.
A,
No,
a
no,
trade for like for us acquiring like
mhm.
resources. So us know
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Demo's
yeah.
down, so we need
Good
to go
luck with that.
trade for a
Yeah,
linebacker.
good luck. Good luck for that.
Yeah,
Good luck with that. That's not going to happen after the third
you know what I
injury.
mean? Yeah,
Knock on wood. I'm not wishing anything upon the man. I want him to be
knocking on the
100%.
goggles.
You know what
I'll
I'm
say.
saying? I want him to be 100% healthy. But in the event of said thing happening, of course, D. Winters, Jay Sean Barham, like it will push him down, move everything up a spot. You know what I'm saying? So that gives you your Jay Sean Barham, D. Winters combination. That gives you a Justin Barron and Shamar
Baron
James
Smart.
combination. That actually gives you an opportunity to play Maris Leofow at his given
Oh,
spot.
they'll never do that, bro, and it breaks my
They
heart that they
should.
won't. They should. They should.
They
Sorry, I don't
should.
mean to interrupt your point.
No, you're good. They should though. But see, holding on to Maris Leopold actually gives you that flexibility. It actually gives you that flexibility. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like bringing them up again, Caleb Downs. Say, say Reddy Stewart and Kobe Durant end up injured, something like that. Knock on wood. I want everybody to be 100% healthy all season long. But in the event of said thing happening, you at least know that Caleb Downs has the capability to play the nickel spot. You at
Right.
least know that in the event of a safety going down, you don't necessarily have to play Caleb Downs at the nickel spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have to actually play Reddy Stewart at the nickel spot. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like those guys
Yeah.
have that position flex. So the same thing goes for the inside linebacker. You have guys. It's just, are you going to keep the ones that give you the best uh, not only do they give you the best production on the floor, but do they give you enough flexibility to where there's no drop off at the spot where you're deficient? So I think if said thing were to happen, that's how it would probably play out. Maris would
You
probably
keep your
move back
guys,
into
you just
the
move them
inside.
on. Next man up
Exactly.
mentality.
hmm
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's fair. That's honestly, I feel similar. I think that if Demo does go down, I think the linebacker play is going to drop. And then D Winters, when D Winters was in San Francisco, he had Fred Warner. And I mean, Fred Warner's, I think, are Luke Kuechly of today, given he did get hurt. And I'm not saying he is Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly is a
No,
first Hall of Famer, but I think
indeed.
nowadays our field general, like who is the linebacker, that field general guy? I
Oh
would say
man,
Fred
that
Warner.
one linebacker you don't want to play against,
That's
Fred
it.
Warner, and then the guy out of Philadelphia, and
Yeah,
those are two
yeah,
linebackers you don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly,
um,
exactly.
believe it or not, Barham will be that. Jay Sean Barham will be that one linebacker you do not want to deal with.
Don't want to
Like,
fuck
wait a
with.
minute,
Yep.
where is he at? Where's 55?
Mhm.
Check 55.
Get it, to get
You know
it,
what I'm
and
saying?
then CP is gonna do some crazy mismatches. Where he's gonna line up on the edges. He's gonna give, dude. I want to see him just kind of like that Micah Parsons shit over the center. Fuck
Yeah.
it, let's just see what he does. Let's just see
What
what
I'm
happens.
more interested in is like when it comes to your linebackers, your outside rushers. I'm interested more in the pairings. That's what I'm interested in.
I
Who's
saw,
paired with who?
yeah, who's with who?
You know what I'm saying? Who's paired with who? Is Rashawn Gary paired with Donovan Azaraku or Malachi Lawrence? Is Justin Barron paired with Maris Leofold or Jay Sean Barham? Like I'm all about pairings at this point. I kind of have a clue of what we're gonna do as far as personnel is concerned. Now for me, it's just about pairings.
Like packages and some sort
hmm
to a degree, just seeing like, okay, who's gonna be paired up with who. I think
hmm
for sure. I mean, Malachi Lawrence is gonna be probably with what, Billy D, and if it's not, sorry, Sam Williams. I call him Billy D. It's a little inside joke
Sam
there.
Williams won't be here,
You
but
don't think he's gonna make
continue.
the roster? You
No,
don't think Sam Williams gonna make it? No
no,
way.
he doesn't give you the flex that he gives you. You don't really need.
Okay.
I mean, some say, "Oh, well, we don't really have anybody to play that five spot." Are you sure? I'm saying, are you sure? I mean, you have LT Overton, you have Jonathan Bullard if he makes the team and if he ever gets healthy. You have Otito Ogbonnia. You have Kenny Clark who can play literally any spot on the defense.
Anywhere. Yeah,
Quentin Williams, any spot on the defensive line. So
all pro.
you have that flexibility already in the room. Having that, I'm okay with redundancies. I'm okay with redundancies as long as the redundancies match what it's being redundant.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I think, man, Billy D's, Sam Williams, anyways. He was someone I was so high about, and I still am a bit, strictly because he has the athleticism to do it.
Hey, if you look at him throughout this training camp, it's like, yeah, he's doing what he's doing what he does, but the issue is he's doing the same thing he always does. There's nothing, there's no evolution to his game. There's no evolution, nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's sticking to what he knows. Oh, well, this is what got me here. I'm going to keep doing it. You got to work on that shit, bro. All right, Kobe Bryant was athletic as hell. Here's a better example. Here's a better analogy. Stephon Gilmore was probably at his peak, was one of the most athletic, one of the most intelligent corners in the game.
Oh, his IQ is crazy.
But at some point, your athleticism wanes. What kept him in the league for another 4 years?
His brains, his IQ.
Evolution, understanding the position that you're playing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Sam Williams has that. I just don't think he has that.
Fuck, dude, that's such a great great term to use. Yeah, because Gilly's been in the league forever, and as a corner to still be in that longevity at that position is fucking insane. Most corners just take it. We've seen Jalen Ramsey do it. We've seen other, like, we thought Trayvon Diggs was going to have to be a safety at some point. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a great way to put it. I think Sam Williams is also on the bubble. I want him to make the roster. I think he does, specifically because of his athleticism. But you're absolutely right. Evolving. You have to evolve. You have to have the evolution.
You have to.
So you feel with the linebackers, if Demo goes down, next man up, you're confident with who we have in-house. Let's just roll with it.
100%. It's the mentality. Jay Sean's mentality is rubbing off. I mean,
it seems like it is.
Here's the crazier part. Jay Sean's mentality is George Pickens' mentality.
A GP.
Right. It's a George Pickens mentality. Fuck that. It's my ball. Came to wife fuck with me.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's starting to rub off on a lot of our players. Look at the offense, how it played last year. GP gets here, he starts showing his ass. Everybody else starts showing their ass.
It's true. That's true. That mentality too is so infectious once you have success. Then
for sure.
Like, oh shit! Like,
Rashawn Gary walked in the door with that mentality. Quentin Williams walked in the door with that mentality. Kenny Clark's always had that mentality.
Kenny Clark, Casey's had it.
Indeed, Kobe Durant. You see how he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you see the mentality shift throughout the team from the past couple of years to now. You see the mentality shift. It's not, oh, we just got to be in our, we just have to be in our spot and do our job. Now it's, no, we are learning our spots. We're going to continue to do our job regardless.
Exactly. So, some quick chat boxes. Artistic, appreciate you being with us on this late night stream, brother. Thank you. We won't have our DC for long. He'll be our head coach. He'll be a head coach in no time. I do think Christian Parker we're very fortunate and very lucky to have CP. On a side note, Hoodie, let me ask you this, man. What I like about what maybe Christian Parker is adapting on this Cowboys defense is I have a viewer. His name's Sean. My boy Sean. He's a Broncos fan. So every Friday I have my Friday live streams or Let's Talk Football. It's just kind of for everyone to come in and you just talk ball. Sean is a hardcore Broncos fan. And I told Sean, I was like, what makes your defense so special, so good is like you have literally nobody on the defense. I said, besides PST, Patrick Tank, you guys have a bunch of just kind of mid-tier guys, but what they do they're good at putting guys in position to do what they're good at best. And if everyone just does their job, what it is they need to do, then it's like a chain link fence, and it just starts stacking because everyone's just doing what they do, and their coaches are putting them in position to do what they do best. If you're a run stuffer, if you're a pass rusher, they have these packages, they have these combinations. And if you look at the Broncos defense, I mean, don't get it twisted. Now they have the recognition because of the prior of this year. Go look at that, and no one when week 1 or even last year. I fucked up my audio here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, cool. Like prior of last year, no one would have known who were the DTs, the edges, or any of these Broncos. Some of them still don't know, and I think that's what Christian Barker is bringing to this Cowboys team. You don't got to be good at A, B, C, D. We just need you to do E, and when it's time to E, you fucking be that guy that we need to do option number E or letter E. And I think that's something Christian Parker brings to this defense that just gets me excited, bro.
This is what gets me. This is what has me so optimistic. I spoke on this with Angry, Zach Walchuk.
Real quick, Hoodie. Shout out to having Zach Wolchuk on the channel. That is the coolest fucking thing ever, dude. That was the highlight of my.
That was the highlight of my week. That was the highlight of my week.
Cheers, brother. That was insane.
But discussed it with these guys, and the one thing that makes me optimistic about the defense is not so much Christian Parker. He gets a lot of the credit. Don't get me wrong, but it's not so much Christian Parker. It's what he brought with him. You gave me Derek Ainsley, Green Bay Packers. Their secondary is pretty fucking good. Let's not make no bones about it.
Jair Alexander was pretty good, man.
He was pretty fucking good. Ryan Smith. There's a reason why we have Jalen Thompson. Ryan Smith was in Arizona. Mm-hmm. Guess what? The secondary is pretty fucking good.
Pretty damn good. Our safety room is better. Hey, keep it going, brother. I know I'm picking up. Keep going.
So for me, it's the coaches, not so much the coordinators. I mean, the same thing with Shadi. Like if you go to the offensive side, if you go to the offensive side of the ball, I love Shadi. Don't get me wrong, I love Shadi, but it's what he brought with him. You know what I'm saying? You brought me Clayton Adams, Arizona.
Oh, that was such a huge hiring was Clayton Adams, bro.
You brought me Connor Riley, TCU. Or I'm sorry, K-State. K-State. It was K-State.
Was it K-State? Oh, okay.
K-State.
My bad.
Guess who else he coached? Who Connor Riley coached in college? Cooper Beebe.
Oh, yeah.
So when I look at those things and I see everything working the way that it's working, the head coach and the DC, or the OC and the DC, they get a lot of the credit. But they lean on those dudes that they brought with them. Here's my philosophy. I need you to teach it to these guys. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what gives me a lot of optimism about this team because it's full circle.
Yeah.
Now it's a full circle thing. Not exactly. It's 2 out of 3. I'm glad that conversation with me and Nick Sorensen in the octagon last week.
Special teams.
Because if he gave me another week, a penalty-ridden special teams play, we was going to meet in the back alley. Okay, right, so let's hope that let's just hope that aspect remains consistent from the Arizona preseason game. We need that to remain consistent. Well, other than that, man, if you're looking at the coordinators, look at their coaches under them, because the coaches under them are the reflection of the DC, the OC, the head coach. So that's what gets me optimistic about it.
BT Jordan was a big one in Denver, and I've been saying that forever, man.
That's where BT Jordan was last year.
Denver. And guess who Christian Parker worked with? Denver. You know, Marcus Dixon is another one that they got, the defensive lineman coach.
Here's the thing about Marcus Dixon. The one game where Dak had the most trouble was Minnesota. That's where Marcus Dixon was.
Brian Flores.
Minnesota.
It's that Brian, and then Marcus Dixon brings in that some pieces of Brian Flores's,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, like bits and pieces, and they add it into our defense. And I've been saying this forever, bro. Like BT Jordan was with the Broncos, and they had, I think last year they broke the franchise record for sacks. Fucking franchise record,
Nick
bro.
Bonito was a fucking monster
Oh
last
my
season.
God, he was
He
a
was a
killer,
fucking monster.
a killer. And he even had his day with Dallas too when we played Denver, and I don't remember what week we played him, but like that was a tough game for Dallas. And
Yeah.
I think, bringing in those coaches is huge, man. And there's a part where I mentioned earlier in this stream, I said, well, I think Artistic brought it up, or someone in the chat brought it up about Christian Parker, and I just said I just really like the direction we're going in, and I think this is going to be massive because his coaches, he has to take a step back from being a DB coach because he's a DB. And he goes, I gotta trust my coaches to do their job. And then after practice, he does the one-on-ones with Caleb Downs or with Amir Speed or with whoever it is he needs to, who he feels he needs to work with. And that's huge, man, because that's trust in his coaching, and that's levels of communication from going from head, first and foremost, head coach, VP, assistant coaches, assistants coaches, and I think everyone's on the same page. And that's beautiful, man.
It's a
Hoodie,
beautiful thing.
when was the last time? How many times last year? Fuck it, last year and 2 years before we saw Trayvon Diggs,
Bruh.
bro.
It wasn't just Trayvon.
Thank you. Like we look around, Osa's lost. We look around, Kenneth Murray's lost. Sanborn's lost. Like Deron Bland and
Last season
Mike
was a personnel thing. Last season was definitely a personnel thing. It did have a lot to do with the coaches, but I'm not going to put everything on the coaches because the players have culpability too. You're the ones putting on the pads. You have to get out there and you have to play. So not knowing your job is an issue, whether it's being taught to you, or whether it's being taught correctly or not. Not knowing your job, motherfucker. Y'all been playing. Y'all been playing in the
your whole life, man.
League.
You're doing this
You know
professionally.
And you mean to tell me you don't know how to go out there and cover somebody?
Yeah,
You don't know how to go out there and hit somebody? Come on. It's not hard, guys.
Eberflus, though, you can't. Let me ask you this: would you say it's fair to put 75-25, 75 Eberflus, 25 personnel?
60-40.
60-40. Interesting.
60 coach and 40 players.
I guess that's more of an even split. I feel it was more on Eberflus because I think the big thing for me is when Micah Parsons, I forgot, he who shall not be named, because everyone seems to lose their shit when we bring up fucking MVP.
Micah Parsons.
Everyone goes fucking nuts. So like yeah, I know, right? So when we traded Parsons away, it was, how can you get pass rush? How can you rush the passer? And what did Eberflus say? He said, "Oh, we can scheme." He never did. I feel like
here's the crazy part. When he did, we won games. When he did.
Yeah, we did.
When he didn't, we ain't do shit.
Nothing. We did nothing. Nothing. And it's crazy to me. It's like Hoodie. We really went into week 1 in Philly, in the fucking league, with Donovan Izaraku, a rookie, by the way, a rookie, and a not so good Dante Fowler, with Solomon Thomas and Kenny Clark, Osa. I guess it's Osa and Kenny Clark as our DTs. That is insane. Who the fuck does that, bro?
And to only lose by 4.
To be fair,
make the opposing team feel like shit.
To be fair, and hey, if you got any Eagle fans watching, I hate to say this, but you guys did lose that game by one CeeDee Lamb drop. It was a CeeDee Lamb drop that did it. That's what did it.
That's it.
And
that's all it was.
And I'll partially blame Miles Sanders because that Zach Bond tackle. That was the same game,
I'm
right?
sick of that dude, dog. I'm sick of that dude, dog. Like I'm so sick of it. What was it? The Chargers game? They were playing the Chargers. It wasn't Omarion Hampton. It was the other guy that had behind him. This dude breaks off for like a 67-yard run. This motherfucker hawks him. I'm like, bro, like I'm so sick of this guy. Like, go back to the Saints and be a special teamer. Okay.
Yeah, go back to special teams, bro. Go back to special teams. Yeah.
Your back hurts? Oh, okay. Yeah, sit down for a couple of weeks,
Yeah,
please.
just sit down for a bit.
Sit down week 6 and week 7. Come back week 8.
And
And
we'll
then
go from there. Yeah.
go sit down again week 12. And you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm
Yeah.
about sick of you, dog.
Dude, it's insane, man. I do think that we do got Blue Virus. Shout out to my boy. Hey, you still
That's
with
my
us?
guy. Hey,
Still here this
artistically
late?
incredible. Artistically. Let me say this. I don't give a fuck who they got over there. Y'all let us come back from 21 nothing with Jordan Davis, with Jalen Carter. 21 nothing.
It's
I
insane.
don't need none of those guys to spit on them. No, I don't need none of those guys to spit on them, bro. Look, I believe in classy football. I thought there was some fuck shit to do. You know what I'm saying? It was corny. They still won week 1, but it was some fuck
Yeah.
shit to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we got our retribution in game 2. Yeah, we spotted y'all. We spotted them 21, and we rattled off 24. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, that was it. That was it.
so, I mean, like, no, I really, I want to see teams at their best.
Yeah.
I want to see offenses at their best, even if they're trash. Oh, I know you. I know you ain't no Eagles fan, bro. I know you ain't. I tried to revise it mid
Yeah,
sentence.
I know. I was like halfway through. I was like, I don't know. I hope he knows he's not an
You're an
Eagles.
Eagles fan, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, don't worry. I got on. I caught on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I want to see teams at their best because I want to see the best out of my team.
Most definitely, man. And oh man, it's insane. I will say, Blue Virus, Eberflus, coaching malpractice for sure, man. Like, don't get it twisted. I think the linebacker position with like Sanborn and Murray were just so atrocious, and I think that like losing Parsons and then us not having anyone to rush the passer, it's like nothing switched, nothing
It
changed,
worked.
and it
No,
worked.
no, I was answering artistically. No, he was
Oh
trying to be funny. It was funny.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like,
Shout out to
but
Artistic,
yeah,
by the way.
but
Thank you
yeah,
for your list late night in the stream, my boy. Thank you, thank you.
but yeah, man. The reason why I say it's 60-40 is because as the defensive coordinator, not only do you have to coach these guys up, you also have to get them to buy in. Here's where the 40 comes in for the players. You motherfuckers know what a cover 2 is. You know what a cover 2 is. You know what a cover 3 is. You know what a cover 3 shell is. What deep thirds and all this and all. You know all that. You know more than I do. Y'all have to buy into it. When your offense is that good, you should feel ashamed to take the field when
Yeah,
you're
that's
giving
an
up 30.
understatement.
You're
Yeah.
giving up 30 plus points a game.
Yep.
Your offense is scoring 30 a game,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all can't win because you're giving up 30 plus points a game.
Yep.
Like that, the math doesn't math. Like it just don't work that way. So, like as hard as I am on Eberflus for his woes and the fact that I don't trust a man who doesn't like grits, the players also get some culpability in that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when they did, there were those games where they did play in the scheme that they were all familiar with and that they all liked, and those games we won. Eberflus, this is where consistency comes in. Okay, ooh, that worked. Let's do it again.
That's what we
Ooh,
had the
that
5-man
worked
front.
too. You know what I'm saying?
So he switched too. Yeah, he saw we got Clowney. He did the
Mhm.
5-man, and then he was like, "Fuck it, he's like, "How can I get pass rush? 5 dudes that equates to one-on-ones, more on the line of scrimmage." But like you mentioned earlier, the communication was so fucking off, that can go on to players as well. But at the same time, it's just like, brother, if the 5-man rush we're like the 5-on-5 ain't working, we got to figure something out here. And I feel like that adapting never happened with Eberflus.
Yeah,
But
and it went to the personnel as well. It went into the personnel.
I do agree. I think the secondary and the linebackers were atrocious. I think our front four, like our edges and our DTs, were fine. Our edges were just, I mean, we had a rookie, a little like what round? I think Ezra was round 2, right? Or
Round
second.
two. Second pick.
Lane Johnson, bro. Like, I mean, what the
Not
fuck?
just Lane Johnson. Jordan Mailata as
Mailata.
well. Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god, dog! Like
The
he
other,
said,
the
bro, I
other
got mouth.
mountain over there. Yeah. So I will say it is. I think one thing we can agree that is Matt Eberflus was majority of the problem, but personnel, absolutely. I do think that was an issue as well. But I'm a strong advocate, like, damn, Flus. I mean, look at the difference. Now, to be fair to Christian Parker, a lot of those guys that were on last year's deep, they're not even here anymore. They're gone. Like, he gutted this defense. And what's crazy is he added it with a lot of players like the Otito Agbagnia. We drafted LT Overton, and a lot of these draft picks and these free agent signings we bring in, and it's just like,
Sean Gary. Now you got Von Miller in the room. You drafted Malachi Lawrence. You already had Azaraku.
Going Devin Moore in round 4. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain there's certain things that we're adding here that this defense didn't have last year, and I think that's massive for Christian Parker. That's huge because, you know, and what I like more about him than where we are here than last year is like, hey, he is working with these players. I mean, dude, we never saw Matt Eberflus do that. We never saw him work with these players. I think Matt Eberflus trusted a locker room led defense rather than a unity defense. So, like, we're all kind of on the same page here. I think Eberflus is like, hey, you guys are professionals. I expect you to do this, and if you don't get it, that's your fault, not mine.
Instead of being a professional himself.
Exactly. Thank you. And I think that's what Christian Parker does so well is he goes, well, this is my vision. This is what I want to do. And if you're not doing it right, well, we're going to help you we're going to do it right. And if that means I got to work with you after practice, or if we got to do this and this, you got to go work with BT. They had BT Jordan help working with the receivers, bro. You know what I mean? Working on press coverage. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think this team is again not into predictions. I'm not even going to try to make one. I think this team is definitely on the precipice of something good. I think they are on the precipice of something really good. I'm as high as I am on the coaching. This is the first year.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks good right now in preseason. Let's see when the bullets start firing.
Punched in the fucking mouth, right? How do you respond when you get hit? That is what I'm curious to know, and I'm excited because Christian Parker mentioned, and like I said, this is me saying it's if as advertised. My favorite quote from Christian is, he's like, we don't know. He's like, we haven't been tested yet. He's like, we haven't been rung through the fire. He's like, I don't know who are, because they asked him, who are the leaders of the defense? He goes, I don't know who the leaders are because we haven't been tested yet. We haven't been ran through the fire. We haven't been punched in the mouth yet. And then once we do, I'll know who rises, falls behind the shadows. And I love that quote. Like, he understands. He's like, yeah, it's honesty. He's like, I haven't called plays. I don't know how our defense is going to go, but I'm confident in what I'm doing. And I love that. I love that.
That's all you need. All you need is that first step, being confident. Once the confidence creeps in, then everything else becomes easy.
Exactly.
And confidence breeds consistency. Consistency breeds success.
Crazy. Artistic. I completely forgot we had Clowney last year. When I saw that Houston signed him, I said, who did he play for last year? Yeah, Clowney was a Cowboy last year. Jadavion was something crazy. Let me ask you this, Hoodie. Maybe I'm curious to see what you think of this, because a lot of people are comparing this Von Miller signing to Jadavion Clowney, and I completely disagree, because Jadavion came in week 4, week 5 to fix the problem. He was our problem solver, and that's where we fucked up. Von Miller isn't that guy. He's not coming into this defense to, hey, man, we need help. You're going to be our every down starter like Jadavion. Clowney came out of Baltimore with like 7-8 sacks the year before. Vaughn's coming out of the damn Washington Wizards with 9 sacks. It's similar in predicament, but like Clowney was supposed to. We needed him to be Clowney from 2016.
That's the problem.
That was the problem.
We needed him to be. We don't need Von Miller to do anything.
Yes, sir.
We have a Roshan Gary. We have the Azarakus. We have this.
Talk it, Hoodie. Preach, brother. Yes.
So we don't need Von Miller to. We need Von Miller to just be Von Miller. Yo,
just
bro.
Be you.
I know you ain't played in 3 quarters. Go out there and do something. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Go show Malachi Lawrence how to actually break down that left tackle. You know what I'm saying? Go show
Donovan
Maris Lewis how.
Izaraku. I think
Yeah,
Donovan Izaraku's gonna. I think he's gonna profit from this.
a
BT
lot
Jordan,
of guys.
Von Miller. Oh, he's
A lot of guys are going to benefit from Von Miller.
yes, yes.
To say that, okay, so we remember how in the beginning of the offseason, we had Shotty say that there was a left tackle competition.
Yeah, with Nate
And
Thomas.
then Rashawn Gary came in the building.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
how did you see how quickly and quietly there was no left tackle competition?
Oh yeah. It shifted.
There's a reason why.
Fast.
There's a reason why. Rashawn Gary not only is good for the defensive line guys, the outside linebacker guys, he's also good for your tackles. 1 second.
You good. Absolutely. I think artistic.
You want to go upstairs?
Clowney was someone we brought in to be this guy, and I think with our new additions,
Give me 5 minutes, bud.
You good?
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's crazy, right? Jadeveon Clowney was a Dallas Cowboy first and foremost, was fucking nuts. Yeah, him coming in and being that every down back was tough for us. But Von Miller being that guy to play third downs, pass rushing, and none of that. Him being that veteran in the locker room with the edges, being Houston. Rashawn Gary is gonna benefit from this tremendously.
Everybody is.
Room exactly, and this is different from Clowney because Vaughn ain't gonna be that every down. If Vaughn's not gonna be your starting edge week 1, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You don't need him to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
There's a thing between needs and wants.
Yes. Oh. I lost you, Hoodie. Let's see it. I think we're glitching a bit. Let's see if I got you. 2 hours on the stream is insane. Holy guacamole.
I think we're in the
Okay. We're kind of
everything good on your end?
I hear you. You're frozen. I can hear you, but okay. I got you.
You're frozen.
We're good.
You're frozen.
I'm frozen. Here,
I'm just going to press on. Then I got to get my. Okay. All right. So I'm going to press on. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. For sure. All right. I'll tell you what, Hoodie.
You're 100% right. He will do a lot more than Taco Charlton did. But the thing between needs and wants, we needed Jadeveon Clowney. We didn't have much.
Nobody.
A full year removed from the Micah situation. Getting the pieces that you got, taking the stance that you did on defense within the draft and with free agency, open up the doors for you to get what you wanted, not what you needed, because you already have what you needed.
Yep.
You did that in free agency in the draft. And now that we're 2 games into the preseason, getting ready for week 1, now it's all about how can we add to this team to make it just that much better.
Yep.
What can we get that we want? Not what can we get that we do. Oh man, we need Von Miller.
We gotta have him as every down back. Like no.
If that's the case, then if the Joneses were working with need, they would have gave up all the draft capital for Max Crosby. Yeah. They didn't need Max Crosby. They got what they needed in Rashawn Gary. You know what I'm saying? They got what they needed last season at the trade deadline with Quentin Williams. They got what they needed. Now let's get what we want. What we want is to make this team better. And the best way to make this team better is by grabbing the pieces around who can elevate our room. That's what we want. We want to elevate our room.
A Super Bowl champion, by the way. A Super Bowl 2-time, because I think he won with the Rams too. A fucking Super Bowl champ to go in and help these youngsters. I think it's massive. I think it's huge.
8-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. Like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
It's crazy. I would.
This dude's going to be a problem. This defense is going to be an issue.
I would take that all day, every day. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, man. And I think that's what makes this so special with Von Miller, bro. Is just like I'm not. Everyone's so like, oh, he's a senior citizen. No, you're tripping. He's gonna come in, be the leader we need him to be. He's gonna help these young, like Donovan. We just named all of them. Like those guys are gonna be huge benefits. And not only that, Hoodie, let me ask you this, Hoodie. How many times have this Dallas team, when we played a physical team, when we played the Ravens, or when we played just a team of physicality, and we lose
And we get softened. We
because
get
we
softened
just fucking softened, bro? How many times does that happen, man? I'm sick of it.
enough.
And Von Miller is one of the few players that has, when it's time to dig in the trenches and it's time to plant your feet and just push, he's done it. He's done it before. None of our guys have done that, Hoodie. We don't have anybody on this roster that's been through the nitty-gritty of a postseason, that's been down and out in the Super Bowl. That's no, we haven't. We don't have anyone that has that experience. And I think Von Miller in that edge room, and not only with the defense in general, with the young defense, this offense will take us to a fucking NFC Championship game Super Bowl. I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. The Cowboys offense can do it, but can our defense sustain us? And I think
There it
Von
is.
allows us to do that.
Dak said that Quentin Williams told him he's never been in the playoffs.
He hasn't with the Jet. Yeah,
I'll
he
get,
hasn't.
I'll get you to the playoffs. I just need you to help me win the damn thing. That's how
win.
it's supposed to work.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to
That's
do.
how it's supposed to work. But with that being said, my guy, it's a pleasure being on with you. We're definitely going to do this again. But I got a 4-year-old who needs to take his ass to bed when it's
He got to go to
2:44 in the
bed.
morning.
Yeah, you're good.
It's time.
Little baby Hoodie got to go to sleep. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Little
indeed.
Hoodie.
Yes, indeed. But we will definitely do this again. It was a pleasure being on with you. Maybe next time I'll later artistically I rocks with you, boy. Maybe next time I'll add my channel, get some more of us up in here. We can have a
Dude, that would be
full-fledged
sick, man.
team.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I want you to have yourself a good night, man. Keep working, man. Real talk. Keep working hard, man. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, Hoodie. I appreciate that, brother. You have a great night. Safe travels. I know you're there till, was it till Wednesday? Or
Next
was it again?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Next
Oh, you
Tuesday.
got a whole week? Oh,
Yes, sir.
shit.
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
Hey,
Yes,
enjoy
yes.
Minnesota, brother. Be safe out
Yes,
there,
sir.
man.
Have a good one.
Ladies, brother. Guys, check out my boy Hoodie Kush, man. That's my guy right here. Let me see if I can pull up his channel up on here. We've been going on for about 2 hours. Holy smokes. Check out Hoodie Kush. Big supporter of the channel. Hoodie, I got a special place in my heart for Hoodie because I remember sitting here doing these live streams with maybe like 3 people. You know, I get maybe like 25, 30 streams for like a week. I mean, like no one was watching my videos. Nobody. And it's how it goes when you start a YouTube channel. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And Hoodie was one of the few people who actually supported the stream. He kind of helped me out a lot. Hoodie helped build my confidence to keep doing this. So I really appreciate you, Hoodie. Have a great night, brother. Be safe out there in the motherland of Minnesota. But yeah, guys, check him out. Big. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. When I wanted to just give up and be done with fucking trying to do this, Hoodie Kush hopped in and opened up my eyes to a different world of YouTube. And I'm very grateful for you, sir. You have a good night, brother. Take care. But yeah, guys, this is one hell of a stream, huh? I bet y'all weren't even expecting a Hoodie Kush collab, huh? Shit, I wasn't. Damn. Hey man, you guys keep working. You know, perseverance, guys. You can do anything you guys put your mind to. Artistic, no more Michigan first rounders, brother. We're good. We're good. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The only Michigan player I'll accept going forward is Jayshon Barham. That is it. He's the only Michigan player I'll be okay with. I remember Mozzie, Taco, Luke. Sayonara. Sayonara. Crazy. I still got a couple questions too for Hoodie, but you know what? I'll save those for the next time I see him. I got 4 more questions. I got a shit ton. I wrote down a fuck ton of questions for him. I'm ready for this, y'all. I'm telling you. And then, hey, you guys are gonna see me. You're gonna see this face on Next Level Sports Lounge eventually. When you do, I want y'all to be ready because I'm gonna be there prepared. Obviously, I'm not going to be a fucking nuisance. It's not my channel. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy. But I do. There's a couple questions I got for some people on the panel. So I'm well prepared to be on there. Cannot wait. That was his name about what he did. I didn't break his leg. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. did Josh, I think that's was his name, see my comment about where did I'm sorry, brother. I am trying to read this. What? Um see if it's Josh. We don't have a Josh. I don't think we have a Josh in the chat, do we? I know we had Logan, we had Blue Virus. Um did we have a Josh in here? I don't think so. My bad. Rephrase. Got me confused a bit. Got me confused a little bit here. Um. Oh, James, my boy James. Yes. That is my co-host. He does so. I have weeks 1 through 18. I do weekly picks. So we do like the whole slate of NFL teams. So we choose who we think's gonna win. That's my boy. Yeah, my boy James D. He Minnow Pond Fishing. He has a fishing channel. So if you guys like fishing, he's out there in the motherland of Nebraska. Beautiful. Nebraska's beautiful. From West Texas to Nebraska was insane difference. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm seeing what I'm saying. Okay. I'm pretty sure James saw it. I'm pretty sure James, and if he didn't see your comment, I will say I'm gonna have him back on probably not Friday because the Cowboys play the Saints, the New Orleans Saints on Friday. So I'll probably have James on probably maybe Saturday. I don't know, just kind of going there. Oh, you're talking about Aiden Hutchinson. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I was so confused at what you were saying at first. Okay. Did James think that was okay? See the comment where Aiden broke his leg. What did you say? What did you say about Hutchinson breaking his leg? I'm very curious. Because if you can type what you said, I'll send this to James. I'll fucking take a video up here live and I'll send it to him. He's asleep right now. I think it's like 3 in the morning right now in Nebraska. Um, they said, look where Aiden Hutchinson broke his leg at. Oh, damn. Did he break his leg in Detroit? Is that where he broke his leg in? Did he break his leg when? Because I know he broke his leg during the Cowboys game, right? His fucking leg just whipped around. Probably Terrence Steele's leg. I mean, I could be wrong. It might have been Terrence Steele. Fucking James. James is a Nebraska fan, college football. Go Horns, go Longhorns. But yeah, so it's funny because he hates Michigan, which is hilarious to a degree, because he's a Lions fan. So it's crazy. Appreciate you watching the Friday live streams, by the way. I think we're gonna. I didn't know what to call the live stream for such a long time. I was like, I think I'm just gonna call it like Let's Talk Football. That's what I started with. I mean, about 21 weeks ago. That's when the live streams on Fridays started. So, hey, I'm with it. Artistic, you beautiful human. Thank you for being here this on a late night live stream. I was very iffy about how the late night stream would go. Analytic wise, pretty dang bad. But I didn't think you guys would be commenting. I didn't think I'd get this many chats in the chat box. Well, like being a $1.50. So honestly, you guys made this night fucking awesome. And I got to collab with Hoodie. I got to hang out with him for a bit, talk a little bit of foosball, artistic in the chat, late nights. What a fucking legend, bro. Blue Virus as well. Bro, Blue Virus, if you're still here, I can't wait to be on the panel, brother. Can't wait to play fantasy football with you guys as well. That's gonna be fun. All right, guys, we're at 2:15. I'm gonna call it because I have to go to work and work a 10-hour. I gotta go from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that's about a 9-10 hour shift, and I gotta wake up in about 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button. It does tremendous help for the algorithm. The algorithm is always kind of fighting us smaller channels. So I appreciate that, guys. If you're new here, if you like the show, hit the rewind. If you missed, hit that sub button. We're at 193 subscribers. The goal is 200 by September 2nd. September 2nd is our 1-year anniversary. We started off with 17 subs. And our 1-year mark, we're about 7 away from 200. You could be number 194. Think about it. You can be subscriber 194, and if we already hit 194, then you can be 195, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or even 200. If you're lucky, you could be subscriber number 200. And if we already hit 200 by the time this video is released already, well then, hey, hit the subs. We could hit 500. I don't know. I'm just jumping guns here. Appreciate you guys being here. Blue Virus, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Keep it the great show. Can't wait to have you on the Next Level Sports Lounge. Thank you for staying through with the show, brother. It's late as fuck over there. I think California, it's about to be midnight in California, which is crazy. Great show as always. Check out Next Level Sports Lounge, guys. It's a cool little panel. Lloyd and all of them, and Oscar, CZ. It's a cool little panel they got going on. NFC East breakdowns. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night. You have a good one. Appreciate you guys. I am gonna play us out because why not, right? I'm not under contract with Streamlabs no more. My contract's over. Hey, thank you to Streamlabs. If you are watching, thank you for giving me a sponsorship. That was fucking sick. I just dislike how everything else, honestly. So, hey, thank you. And if there's any more sponsors out there, hit your boy up. I'm out of here. Liz, guys, you have a good night. Thank you for being on the channel tonight, brother. Great comments. I just saw this right now. You have a good night, bro. You have a good night, guys.